Hi guys, this is Tablet-News.com and I'm here with the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, a 10.1 inch Honeycomb device that has been very controversial lately because Apple sued Samsung and they achieved a ban of this device and some other devices in the entire Europe for starters, and then only Germany after Samsung retaliated. The reason: supposedly this model copies the iPad design. Here it is. People say that from the distance it looks just like an iPad. I guess it's up to you to decide that, but I'm here to review the device, so let's talk no more and see what it's all about. Well, first thing first, this is an 8.6mm device, extremely thin, as you can see right here, thinner than the iPad 2. It weighs 565 grams, so once again light and thin. It's got a 10.1 inch display, as I said, a widescreen display with 1280 over 800 pixel resolution, TFT LCD. It's got 1 GB of RAM, 16, 32 or 64 GB of internal memory for storage use, HSPA connectivity, that means 3G plus connectivity, Bluetooth 3.0, Wi-Fi of course. It's got a CPU, Tegra 2 dual core from Nvidia, 1 GHz, a 2 megapixel camera at the front right here. Here it is, and at the back we have a 3 megapixel camera with flash, Samsung logo, you can see all that, 8 GPS, a proprietary port, a 30-pin connector, here's the 30-pin connector I mentioned, and a 7000 mAh battery that provides 72 hours of music and 9 hours of video if you want that. An accelerometer, gyroscope. So that's that. These are the specs. Now let's have a look at the design. A beautiful facade. It's very small for a 10-inch tablet, which is good. They integrated the display in a nice way. At the bottom we have the proprietary port from Samsung. On the left side we have a speaker. On the right side another speaker. On the top side we have the on-off button and the volume button. And here we have the audio jack. And that's that. The back is a very smooth surface, very elegant, with the camera and flash. People complain that this model doesn't have any ports, any micro SD cable, any micro SD card slot, sorry, any SD card slot. It doesn't have a USB port, it doesn't have a micro USB port, it doesn't have anything, any kind of port. Well, at least it has Honeycomb, we can settle with that. But sadly, I'm using here the non-customized version of Honeycomb. Some people out there are using the TouchWiz interface tablet. Well, it seems that Samsung ceased the update for TouchWiz since it was breaking the devices. So I didn't get to download it, which is a real shame. Okay, enough about that. Let's test the browser for starters. And let's try to access Tablet News, see how it loads. I'm on Wi-Fi. So Tablet-News.com, let's see it. It's loading pretty fast, smooth scrolling. It's gotta be one of the best Honeycomb tablets I have tested, one of the most responsive, and the screen quality is impressive. The pinch to zoom works just fine. I also have to show you the YouTube app, although you've seen everything before. Let's try some HD video. Let's say Jackass 3D trailer in HD. They're probably going to do some stupid stuff. Let's hope that it's nothing R-rated.
This isn't the best idea ever.
As you can see in this video, this screen is a fingerprint magnet. It's got fingers all over it. And rest assured that I wiped it. So this is a 3D HD video from YouTube. So the graphics are pretty nice. The HD is good for sure. Till now it's on par with the iPad 2. You also got the comments right here. Nothing unusual for Honeycomb, at least so far. Okay, now let's have a glance at the camera. Here's the camera with its options, and I'm going to use this watch as an inspiration, taking a photo of it. We've done the photo, and now it's time to show you some effects. Here they are. We got the focus mode. We have macro and autofocus if you want. The white balance right here. Metering, the resolution of the photos, GPS tags, white balance if you want to, a scene mode, some other effects, some lighting effect, exposure, the shooting mode with panorama, single shot. You also have the flash, that's pretty strong, as you'll see in a minute. Let me just do this. That was the flash. It probably blinded you already. Okay, enough about that. Now let's switch to video taking. See what we're having right here. Okay, this is video mode. Let's see some options. Only effects. Let's see what effects we can apply. Grayscale, sepia, negative, resolution, and that's that. Now let me just find the gallery and show you something I have captured recently, but let's get rid of the picture that show people. Okay, so here are some captures that I did with the tablet. They look pretty nice. Remember that this is a tablet with a 3 megapixel camera. Let's see some kids skating. I filmed this using the tablet. This is pretty cool. It handles pretty well the video capture, but it's a tablet after all, so who needs video capture on this device? Okay, what else can it do, you wonder? It has some widgets that are pretty unique. You can see them right here. We have the books, Google Maps, nothing fancy. So now the Pulse widget is the only thing that you can consider a bonus from other tablets. So this is it. This is the Pulse widget I was talking about. And now I am going to enter the Pulse application, provided that I find it. Let's see where it is. Pulse. It comes with a tablet from Samsung. Here's Pulse. Shows you articles from Time magazine, for example, an article from Engadget. It's really nice. You can share stuff on Facebook, Twitter, texting and whatnot. All in all, this Pulse app will keep you in touch with the press and the latest things that are happening. And also Samsung included another unique thing, Music Hub. Too bad they didn't include the Readers Hub, the Social Hub, and everything else in touch with. They're not here, sadly, but at least we have this Music Hub. You can buy songs from it, select different genres. Here's jazz. You have playlists if you create some. You have comedy. You can download comedy if you want. And among other stuff that Samsung included is its very own application store. Let's find it. Samsung App Store. It's got very little apps, I can tell you that, and that's just sad. Here's the top of the apps. Here they are. Most of them are free. We also have categories. It takes a while to load, as you can see. Great loading time. In the meantime, you can see the classic Honeycomb options with the updates right here, the settings right here. These are the usual settings. Okay, now back to the application. You can download music and videos from the Samsung App Store, education, games, productivity, social networking, and other such apps. I have already downloaded some. But before that, let's show you the usual Google Maps. So here I am right now, changing the orientation of the landscape, zooming in, get behind the wheel, drive, and start finding people. Looks pretty nice, right? You also can see the pubs nearby, restaurants, if you want to. Of course, since this is a Google device, I synced my Gmail account, I synced my calendar, I synced everything. Also have Google Talk. Soon we'll have Google video calling on tablets, unless it's already available. And now I'm going to show you some apps that I have downloaded from the Samsung App Store. I like to start with this that I particularly love. It's called Star Chart Solar. It's very, very nice. You point it towards the sky, it shows you the constellation, the zodiac signs, galaxies, stars. So here they are. Imagine that it's a starry night and you point this toward the sky. You can zoom in, see some coordinates, zoom in, zoom out. Beautiful galaxies. Switch to night mode. It's also got augmented reality mode. Simply point it towards the stars in the sky, fire up the camera, and you'll see the stars in real time with details. Okay, let's exit this. A tremendous app, very good app. We also have Quick Office that was already installed when we got the tablet. This one is used to view local documents, only view, sadly, not edit. Let's see what else we have here. We got the brand new Chinese Angry Birds. Rovio launched a special games for the Chinese holiday that happened recently. I'm not familiar with the traditions, but here's the Mooncake Festival from China. As you can see, Chinese based stuff. We've got the lamps, we've got these funny little hats specific to China, like this hat here, this hat here. We've got the Chinese pyramids, this rabbit, these little red lamps. So all these traditions coming straight from China. Okay, let's leave this. And the music was also tuned. It's using a shamisen instrument. A very nice touch, this one. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We have an app that your kids will love. It's called Benny the Cat. This is the kind of book for children that reads to you. It's very, very nice.
This is Benny. He's a cat. Let's wish him good morning. Good morning, Benny. Benny has a long and fluffy tail. What else does Benny have?
Legs, eyes, whiskers.
Benny
Very
likes to
nice.
play. Do you know what his favorite toy is?
If I were a kid, I'd be very excited.
Benny, you're right. Let's play with Benny and the ball.
Okay, you get the hang of it. A superb app for children that adults would also have fun with if they want to go down this road. What else can I show you? There is a nice application. We have Guitar Hero, but it looks very old school. Of course we have books. I can't forget to show you that. Let's see, Frankenstein. It's got a very nice page flipping mechanism. Here it is. Very, very nice. But enough about that. And for last thing, I'm going to show you a shooter, and that I'm going to end with. It's called Heavy Gunner. It's a first-person shooter, and it's very, I don't know, disoriented, so to say. Let's start the challenge, survival, okay. It's a pretty, I don't know, moronic shooter, so to say. You just shoot and kill and stay away from trouble. And you rotate your view, trying to find your enemies, seeing this map right here. the axis is inverted. Okay, so I'm being shot at right now. Okay guys, this was the review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, a pretty good tablet, among the best Honeycomb tablets. For some people it will be the best tablet, for some it will be just another iPad clone, the choice is up to you. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10, and I must mention one thing. Over the past week, this tablet has been bricked twice for me, and by bricked I mean that it simply got stuck. It didn't want to come out, it was completely locked, I couldn't press any button. I was playing that Benny game for kids and it simply wouldn't answer my commands, and this happened 2 times over a week. So think about it. If you want to buy this device, think what you're getting yourself into, and let's hope you viewers won't brick. Well, bye bye now. This was Tablet News and the full review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1.